boy JD.
And it's your girl Chelcye.
And it's a NoChill session. We got my guy featuring this bad boy.
Yo. What's good? What's good?
Yes,
hey,
sir.
yo, man, this guy right here, yo.
Talent.
Blessings, man.
He's a humble guy. I be thinking my guy too humble. I be thinking my guy too humble. Godly, God-fearing, godly man, you know what I'm saying? A husband, a father, you know what I'm saying? A hustler, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Artist.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yo, a lot of titles, man. Yo, tell us, man, about you, man.
Man. What's good, people? Yeah, so basically, feature. I'm an artist, I'm a songwriter, and I'm everything that goes with those two titles.
Yeah, I
whether
believe
it's doing a little bit of A&R work, whether it's on the songwriting side, it's singers, rappers, it's every genre. Coming to a session, they're like, yo, give us a reference, and they speak Spanish. I'm like,
I got you.
okay. You know what I'm saying? That's all I know is Spanish, is we gonna figure it out. You know what I mean? And literally, that's what I do.
Did you love music as a kid?
I liked it.
Okay.
I didn't know I loved it. I think what happened was 17, I was writing poetry. I don't even know how I started with that. Mm-hmm. And then I remember, this is the God truth how it happened. Yeah. I was on a JROTC field trip, and this dude beside me was like, bro, listen to, Walkman days, right?
Yeah.
So he just literally put the headphones on me, and it was 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying. That's what it was. So I played it. I think like half of the album on the way there, the other half on the way back. And as soon as it was done, I was like, I'm a rapper.
Shut up.
That's literally what happened.
Listen, you never know with the inspiration, someone's truth. And that, honestly, to me, is his best album. Period. I don't think 50 Cent's done anything greater than that.
That's hard to crack
then.
that. Was that 50 million or something crazy?
Yeah. Mini Me?
Double diamond.
What?
Whoa. Full diamond.
Mini Me was my jam.
Yeah.
I mean, wow.
No.
Okay.
Everybody snapped. Even Lloyd Banks snapped. Eminem snapped. Like, it was...
They was getting it then.
Yeah.
They were getting it, for sure. Who inspires you now as an artist in the game?
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's a long time ago now. Yeah.
Yes.
The biggest inspiration always for me is Jay-Z. I can't even see anybody passing that slot.
Yeah.
That's the GOAT. That's the inspiration in business. That's
true.
I mean... Literally, don't even get me started on the rap side. That's
right.
I could quote some of his bars and destroy everything your whole career with just saying a bar from him. I'm not worried about that part. But I like today, man. I like Nipsey. I like Meek.
Okay. You like Meek?
Yes.
What is it about Meek you like?
Yeah.
Is it energy?
Listen,
he'll wake you up. Like, I get what you're saying. Like, if you tired,
you know what it is? I mean, it's cool when he do the other stuff, but when he get on that serious tip, and he started talking about where he from, that motivational rap, that's what
you love,
man.
Okay,
like
I can rock with that,
flow.
Bro.
Like, that's
yes,
right. I see your dreams,
dreams and nightmares, dreams worth more than like just. He goes off, man.
Okay,
that album he got championship. I don't know if y'all. That's
never.
It definitely got some bangers.
It's classic. His story. It's his story.
I believe he has story. It's just something about Meek that don't quite hit it for me. I don't know what it is. I love Nip. I love Jay.
Yeah.
It's just, but that's the beauty though in artistry. It's not that I'm knocking him as a person. Like, some people, your art is just going to connect to, and some it's not. And that's okay.
So it's funny because that's why I like how he gets smart. Like, he make a mistake, he'll name the album wins and losses, right? I like how he does that. He to redeem the people. But you think about, let's use Chris Brown as an example.
Yeah.
Chris Brown today, I think he's fantastic artist-wise. So I want to give a disclaimer before I say, there ain't no shade, but this is the truth. His fan base is way different. Because if Chris Brown was to literally be like, man, forget this and punch your camera right now, the headline would be like, Chris Brown snaps, blah, blah, all these people, this is what happened. Everybody gonna be like, dang, that's crazy. But you heard that album though? Like, literally.
There they are.
Literally. Yeah. He's in a place where his music's so fire.
Yeah. I do believe
he can take over a country and we just be like, that album though.
Yeah.
So,
is Kanye in that same box?
I mean, people did.
Because he does a lot of wild stuff, and then...
Okay, let me tell you something about Kanye. Let me tell you I ain't never seen this in the history of entertainment. So, he was doing the red hat. He was doing the, slavery was a choice. Mm-hmm. And the people was getting mad. There's different, people picking sides. I've never seen anybody do this move. This is to let you know this man's really in control and we not. I'm going to show you. It got so far and so bad for him. He sent one tweet and he said, I basically decided that I really don't know that much about this scenario, so I'm going to just stop. And he basically told everybody, stop talking about it. What do we do? Stop.
Wow.
He shut the whole world up by saying, I don't know. Never mind. He said, never mind, bro.
But people,
that's crazy.
I feel like we're too involved. Listen, he was saying some wild stuff, and I do understand why people was triggered, and I get it. But then now in this place where even everything that's going on with his divorce and the kids, it's like, that's too much.
That's a lot.
Like, I love your music, and you have a lady and a father, but I don't need to be involved in all of that to enjoy your art. That's where I feel like we've lost our way. Even though he said that, the blogs were still talking and it's if he were anyone else, we would not care.
Now,
100%.
Now, again, to go off what he's saying, and again, I don't know Kanye, I don't know that man from a can of paint. Just knowing that he's intelligent, he's playing.
He's smart.
He's playing all this.
Oh, you think it's deliberate?
This album just dropped.
The same.
$200 a pop.
The same way.
For the album?
Oh yeah, you can't get. You have to buy the stem player.
The stem player, and he made more money than like he would have made if he was with a label.
Yeah.
And then the thing is, the same way the Kardashians were finessing in the game. And again, they bring it back to their show. They do bring it back to the show. Kanye West's been doing this for a long time. And again, I haven't seen the full documentary.
Fire.
Yet, but I didn't know it's fire. I seen the clips of it. It's just ridiculous. The inspiration of it.
Yeah.
And again, who he is in that documentary is who he is now. Just a lot more enhanced. That's all it is.
Right. I think the passing of his mother transition set off a lot of things in his mind. I do think I do believe that he is a musical genius, but I also believe that there is some unresolved trauma.
I believe that.
And I feel like too, and not even in a judgmental way, when you reach a certain level in life with a certain level of access to everything, like it is so easy to judge these people, but you don't even understand what that world is like. That's a different kind of world to have access to everything that you could ever want.
A Kanye bar, he said, I'm the LeBron of rhyme. It's hard to be humble when you stun on a Jumbotron. Like, it's too real.
It is.
It's too real.
How you gonna be humble? You stunned and you standing on a stage that is floating. How did you get on top of the stage that's floating? You gotta get glided down to the stage that's floating. Goddamn, you a billionaire and you was broke on the south side of Chicago, struggling. You know what I mean?
But then that's the part that I feel like should almost keep you, right? Because here's my thing: when we see rich people do rich, you've been rich your whole life, so then you don't know nothing else. Right. But then when you have been broke on the south side, it's like that is the part that ought to keep you a little bit.
I felt like that was his mom.
Okay.
Because when I was watching the documentary, you saw the anchor that she was for him.
Yeah.
His mom was spitting his bars.
She was intelligent.
She was super.
But she
was rapping it. She was like, "Do you remember when you said?" He was like, "She's even reminded like, what?" She was like, "Nuh-uh." And she like spitting like that kind of mom. And he's like, "Oh yeah." And he's picking up the flow like to his own. That was his mom.
Yeah.
That's
but
crazy.
enough of, we're not here to talk about Kanye.
We're talk about you.
We're here to talk about you. Yeah. So let's talk about Prius.
Yeah.
What was the inspiration for that?
Trapping out the Prius.
Trapping out the Prius, man. You know, it's crazy because the embodiment of Prius is really, it's my story.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted people to really look at where they at. Like, this is the tool, right? We're talking about that God gave me, and I got to use this to get where I'm trying to go.
Right.
You know, I feel like everyone is just overlooking everything. What is Prius for me is my story. Yeah. That's what God did for me. Literally, I'm talking about Uber, and you see, I'm about to do one more ride before I go to the crib. You try to be inspired.
Yeah.
Man, I'm an hour from the crib. I got to hurry up and go here. And then you're like, all right, take this last ride. And, you know, you're just trying to be faithful with it.
Yeah.
And boom, you see a name, and it says Mozzie. You're like, who would name themselves that knowing there's a rapper named Mozzie?
Yeah.
And it's really Mozzie when you pull up.
Shut up.
It's really David Sebastian when you pull up. Mm-hmm. It's really Catwoman in your car.
Yeah.
And they don't mind it's a Prius and it's just Uber X.
Yeah. Wow. Regular Uber.
At any point in time, so you built these relationships by just doing what you were supposed to do. God placed you in this time, at that time, to pick up this person.
Yeah.
Did you ever feel like, man, I probably shouldn't bring up what I'm working on because these people get hit up all like sometimes we second guess it because it's like I don't know if I should. How did you resolve in those moments?
I remember we were talking about treating them as people.
Yeah,
I think that's so one of the things I was saying before is that you don't treat them as people, so you never know who they are. Because there's two things happening. One, they're in your car, you don't even know.
Yeah.
Some of these people are executives. Mm-hmm. They are investors. You don't know.
Hands down.
Mm-hmm. You have no idea who this person is.
Right.
But they're not gonna tell you, hey, I'm so glad you picked me up. It's your lucky day because I'm in the...
Right, no.
They're not doing that. So I can't wait to hear your idea, Mr. Uberman. Like, they not even thinking about that. No. All it is, get in the car, I'm serving you. I'm providing this excellent customer service, and we in such a dope spot. Some of these people, their response to being served is like, yo, that's fire.
Yeah.
And now we cool. And now we just talking, regular, whatever. We got a rapport, we got a relationship. Mm-hmm. Some of these people themselves, they be like, you got to do something else. Okay. What do you do?
Right. You let them open the door.
They'll do it, or sometimes I'll talk to them about something and they just go there.
Okay.
It could be you going to, it'll say where you're going. Mm-hmm. Netflix. It'll say it.
Right.
You ain't going to, see what's going to happen. Yeah. You work there, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's just natural. Some people, they love what they do. I'm like, man, you look tired. Man, I'm tired, man. I just been on this project all day. What kind of project? Well, I work for Netflix.
People love to talk about themselves. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just ask sometimes. You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
As you know, the first last.
Well, listen, I don't not like trying to be overly humble, but it makes me uncomfortable too. Like, I'll tell people what I do now just because I know I have to walk in my purpose and in my craft.
Right.
But then I don't want to stay there too long. Yeah. Because people do begin to treat you differently if they think that and that's why I'm saying when you're coming from a place though of service, I respect that. I honor that. That's beautiful. But then if it feels like, oh, now you're going to be different with me because I said, oh, I'm a comedian. Oh, I work with Alex Thomas and these names and, then I don't want that.
I pick you. Think about it. What you saying. Let's say I pick Chelcye up from a mansion overlooking the city. Mm-hmm. As soon as you get in the car, she ain't trying to be like, yo, so what you do to get this? God dang. Like, you know what I mean?
No.
Like, because most of those people that they are so tiny. Like, when they get in the car, they're just so humble. You could just drop me off from the corner, I'll walk, brother.
Facts.
I'm like, no one even knew this was you.
Right.
No one even knows you up here.
Yeah.
They so different, like, you know what I mean? But it's so different when it's that relationship, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And because they already know. The people, in the beginning, I used to talk to people, hey man, what you do? Just casual. And when they say music, they be like, music. Because it's so many people trying to kick this door down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you got to come a different direction. People get in my car, they be like, what you do? I just be like, music. They be like, what in music? Mm-hmm. Artist and a songwriter. So what you do, what do you mean? Oh, can I play it? You're in the car, so you can play it, or I could just rap for you right now.
Either one, you stay ready.
Because because there's so many people that play it, like, that's dope. Mm-hmm. They hearing everybody, no one's rapping for them.
Yeah.
You're not rapping for them.
No.
Rap for them, they gonna remember that.
Yeah.
And that's how you're gonna, so when you get the opportunity, is that too, you gotta be different. You gotta be different. My message is different.
Your message is different. That's what I love about it. Your message is different. What made you decide to go that way?
Man, this is gonna be too. For me, to be honest, it was embracing my true story.
Okay.
I was running from it.
Yeah.
I used to when I was Ubering at first, I used to have a company on the East Coast at the same time. I had like 30 people working for me. And in sales, everything's about how big you are, how much money you got. Join my team, I'm making tons of money. But then I'm doing Uber too. The average person would be like, dang, that's amazing that you doing both.
Yeah.
But in the sales world, my team, they don't understand that. Yeah. They're not hearing, oh, you made 8 to 10 grand with Uber a month, and then you pulling in another 25 here. They don't see that. They see that, oh, you're just an Uber driver.
Yeah.
And most people don't see how.
And they look down at that.
Uber is professional.
You get a bag.
Hey, being a taxi driver ain't never been so good in this day and age, boy.
Yeah.
That's
and you know what? Let's also say this:
What?
the city of Los Angeles.
Right.
It's a market. It is a tourist town. So that is also why it's so lucrative. People are coming in and out of here consistently. Because I don't think y'all will be getting the bag in South Dakota.
I don't think.
I don't think you will be getting the bag.
That's funny because I think I talked to a guy from South Dakota. He said, this is so crazy. He said, I think it was South Dakota. He said he cut the app on. He'd been registered with Uber for a week, cut the app on for a week straight, hasn't done a ride yet.
Right.
Okay.
So you have to be grateful for where you are, because for sure here, rides to the airport coming from the valley, bad.
Yeah,
for
sure. You're gonna be
for sure. If you're in
you'll come up quick.
Yeah.
I know people. I used to joke, but I know people literally that would. Let's say we talking right now. Let's say. I'm just using this example. No, I'm gonna be the first.
Go ahead.
Let's say JD ain't got it.
Yeah.
Right. We like, yo, we going to movies. Oh my God, Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? King Richard. Kids came out. We gonna watch it tonight. He gonna be like, he on 0.
Yeah.
Right. He like, what we doing? We going to movies, bro. It's gonna be lit. Everybody coming. He like, what time? Right. We like 6. He's like 3 hours. He's like, bet. He cut that app on. He go, hey, you know what? I'm gonna catch y'all later. But all right, bro. He go out here, cut the app on, rack up a quick $60, $100. Then he showed it to the movie theater buying popcorn for us.
Yeah, ready.
Did that last night.
Bro.
Did it last night.
It's too real.
It's too real. Real.
It's too real.
Before I went to her show the other night, I was like, I got 2 hours to kill. Let me go ahead and kill these 2 hours.
Yeah.
Turn that little app on, which I do love about that. And again, I at first I was like, and then I was like, get over there, man. We past that right now.
Yeah.
Man. It's struggle mode out here, boy. I can either be worried about this and Ubering, or I can be worried about this on underneath the bridge. You know what I mean? So I said, let me turn this app on. But I turned the app on last night. Made about a good $80 in like 2 hours.
Come on.
You know what I mean?
It's $40 an hour, bro.
And I got me a little Nissan too, so I ain't got no Prius, which you really gonna be good on gas.
Yeah. That's the thing.
And then anybody who got a Tesla, you not even driving, so I don't know if that's really Ubering right there. You know what I'm saying? You just put that bitch on autopilot. You know what I mean? That's a blessing right there. That's Uber black right there. I'm pretty sure.
You can do black. I think they got a green now too, where it's clean.
Oh wow.
Yeah, there's a whole. So and. To the point, he was like, no, it's embracing the story to answer your question.
No,
I embraced it. I said, man, this is what I'm doing. And once I started telling people, I'm talking about, it just started, people started caring more. Because everybody got this facade. Oh, you this, you that. Yo,
true.
I magically, I'm in the industry now. Magically. Like, and I got a bag. Like, stop playing.
Let me let you know.
Got a few questions about the album, man. I just want to know, man, what inspired We Really Made It, man? Because I really blessed it. There's a couple of joints on that boy. It's on instant repeat, man.
Man, that song is crazy. So for those who don't know, the beginning of the hook says, I pray I touch 1 million. I may never know the feeling, but my fam gonna know the feeling, because when I die, it's life insurance for the children. Like, so I guess I really made it, huh? And now what inspired that for me, as I've been on this, I don't know, when you hear the words wealth management, when you hear the words wealth management, and then you like, yo, I can learn about that. If somebody said, y'all do wealth management, you're like, yo, put me on. That's what we're going to say, put me on. And as soon as they be like, it's life insurance, you can be like, oh, no, I want to do the wealth management, though.
Right. Black people.
We don't know that.
Bro, is that real?
Man, it
bro,
real.
They kill me with this. I'm talking about this probably hurt too. I'm not even going to name the areas. You know what areas this is.
Yeah.
I'm at the light, and I see our people with the sign, rest in peace, we raising money. And they can't even bury the person, but they walking around with the freshest J's on.
Don't make sense.
Bro, I got $1 million policy on my family. I'm paying $120 a month.
Yeah.
Come on, man. That's crazy to me. Like, come on. You don't even know. Don't get me started, because I'm about to put some info. My bad. But that it's just really being in that space, like, of thinking like that. What is really making it mean? Like, dang, if I'm trying to get to this point, but I got life insurance, whether or not I get to that point, my family got it, so I already made it. Yeah. When I paid $120 out of my account, I made it. Because my family's really going to get it anyway.
Yeah. You're going to be taken care of. And that's
the point.
So how did fatherhood change and really create a level of motivation for you?
Because the absence of mine.
Yeah.
So when I was born, my dad was 71 years old.
Okay.
71. My mom was 32. So you talking like, my dad was born in 1914. Like, you got to think about. You look at me, and then you be like, my dad, not my great-great-grand, my dad.
He's telling his story right here,
This is, like, crazy. So, my mom 32, he's 71, they split. Mm-hmm. I don't even see my dad. The only thing I saw, like, a picture of an old guy one time, and then I just knew when I was 10, I think I was either 8 or 10, we got a letter in the mail. And that letter was basically, my mom sat me down saying that she was trying to break it down and he passed. And she's like, you good? I'm like, yeah. I don't even understand.
I don't know him.
I don't even know what that is. Yeah. No. I'm like, he's going to, okay, all right, cool. Can I play the game? Like, I don't even know. My mom was like, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. So she's like, well, the good news is the rest of this letter. I'm like, what's the rest? It says that you will get like $900 a month, and I'm gonna get another $900 because I'm your mama. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, mama.
Mama said, look at the bright side.
Right. Straight to the dealership. Right. Straight to the dealership. Right. But my point is, to answer your question, my bad, is not having that.
Yeah.
Being taken from my mom, being put, I'm not even, anyway, but that whole situation. When I look at my kid, that's the stuff that keep you in a relationship.
Yeah.
You're like, man, I'm gonna do this for me. I'm gonna do this for my kids, man. Like, you gonna grow up without a dad? Come on. I see what happened when I get to the crib. If I haven't been there 2 days, I see what kind of shape my house in. When I come back, my whole house getting ordered. So when I can walk in the crib, hey.
That's the presence of a man.
Everything. So I know, like, nah.
That's the power and presence of a man. Listen, and it's so valued. Yeah. And we underestimate, though, the presence of you being there and being active and making that active choice to be there.
Come on.
Because it's a choice. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You could have easily, and this is a flip side, not saying that you took that trauma situation, which not necessarily trauma, but your own situation, and saying, I'm going to do the opposite.
Yeah.
I'm going to be there.
Yeah.
And not only am I going to be there in the physical sense, I'm going to be there in the financial sense too.
Yeah.
For the long term, even after I'm gone.
Yeah.
That's commendable as well. And then here's my thing. Your kids are getting to not only see that my daddy get up, he go to work, he takes care of us, but then he's following his dreams and passions by completing Prius. That's the beauty for me.
And again,
that's the beauty.
It's gonna resonate. And as I say, if it ain't hit them yet, it's gonna resonate because that's the characteristics that we take along with us as we get older. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So nah, man, you doing your thing.
That's blessings, man.
Do you want more children?
I want a girl.
Okay.
But I don't.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I wanted a girl 3 times. Like,
and then you do a 4th time, then that's...
And it's a wrap. So 3 strikes you out.
There
you know what I'm saying? That's where we are. Yeah,
listen, I wanted a son. I got a son. I don't feel the need to roll the dice again. I don't really feel the need. Because if I get a girl, nigga, she coming to your house, feature. She can't live with me. I don't want that. I don't want to do nobody's hair. I don't want her at the nail shop with me. That is my time.
The funniest thing about it, I keep thinking, dang, if I had a little tiny version of my wife, that'd be so fine. But then I think about, do I really want a little tiny version of my wife? I'm like, I don't know. Hold up.
Because that tiny version gonna grow up to a bigger version.
I might be tripping.
Oh, no. I can't do it.
And this one you know, boy, you gotta drink some water. You're tired. What was the inspiration behind Too Blessed, man? Because I know you're a God friend, man. And again, man, that's your leader, man. That's your savior, man. That's your shepherd, man. You talk about it a lot.
Yes, sir.
What was the inspiration behind Too Blessed, man?
Man, that was crazy because that beat was talking to me, man. You know, and I would just really, I think I was in that space of really just feeling like I'm really embracing that I'm an Uber driver. Like, embracing it. Not like, what do you do? Music. What do you do? Uber and music.
Yeah.
That's my intro to tell you what I do. Like, not hiding it. So I'm in that space, like, I was just peeping and I'm like, yo, what was I feeling? I was like, yo, how can this my life sound like something you would hear on the street? Yeah. So then I was just, freestyling, yo, I keep that Prius gassed up, if the wheels are spinning, then my cash up, you know what I mean? And one day I'll push the G-Wag truck, I'm too blessed, I don't believe in bad luck. I was like, yo, this kind of stuff would sound like something I would listen to, but I'm really talking about a Prius.
Yeah. You
know what I mean? Like, just kind of flipping that, and that's...
And that's what you do, man. You take what it is, what's yours, what's your truth, and that's why I do appreciate this album right here, man, because you took your truth. Yeah. And again, like you said, you was kind of just weaving around. And he was like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then you finally got to it, man. And like you said, even when I went to the listening party, you know what I'm saying? You talked about how God blessed you with the tools and everything to get it done. Yeah. And once he gave you the vision and the idea, the motivation, he said, here go these tools right here. Right. Push this out. Let's go.
Yes, man.
You're inspirational, man.
What would you tell your younger self with everything you've gone through, with accepting yourself, with accepting what you were doing? What would you tell 17-year-old you?
So check this. What I would have said, because, there was a period in my life, once I got married, I got a job. And I had a plan that is all I'm going to, so I did music from like 18 to 20-something, 23, 24. Straight, just doing music, selling thousands of CDs, winning awards in my city. Like, it was working out. I was getting a lot of love. I got married, had all these plans, a tour and all this stuff. I was going to transition. It didn't go according to plan. I got a job. And when I did, I said, oh, I'm smart. I got favor. I'm going to literally build a business. This is so crazy that I even was thinking this. I'm going to build this business somehow. And once I become rich, I will be able to have that set up so my family's straight and I'll do my music. If I was really, like, now, the reason all this is happening now is because I stopped putting the businesses first. I said, I'm trying to build this so I could get here. I could have just did music. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I could have just did. So I would tell myself and anybody else, stop trying to do everything else to look cool for people on this side and just do what you call. Look, man, I was pulling up to my last position before Cali. I was over the East Coast. I was on a plane every other week. Yeah. Pulling up, my office is connected to City Hall, and I would pull up playing beats.
Because that's where your heart was.
My heart was. Yo, you ever heard this saying? You don't want to get to the top of the ladder of success and then realize it's attached to the wrong building. Oh!
I've never heard that. That is good.
Boy, that's sending chills down my leg.
Come on, man.
That is good.
Come on, man. I had to make the jump.
Wow. You know what that confirms for me, Feature? It's like, especially when you had, so you know what it is though? You had to go through that, but and I applaud this though, you had responsibilities. Right. You had a wife, had kids, and me as a mother, I feel like with acting and theater, it's like, and comedy, okay, I got a son. I got mouths to feed that depend on me. So I'm gonna take this real estate class, and I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back to school, and I'm gonna finish this, and I'm gonna do that, and it's just like, none of that shit drives me. No. And with comedy, if I had been doing this and got out my own way years ago, no telling where I would be. But that's okay though. We realized at the time.
He redeemed the time.
He redeemed the time.
You good.
Oh. That was good.
We ain't losing time.
We ain't lost.
That's
nothing.
great.
We're right where we're supposed to be.
Like we in this spot of grace. It's like keep
going.
It's okay. You back?
Because he didn't put it in us for nothing.
Right.
He didn't put it in us for nothing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Man, when we closing out, man, appreciate you, my guy.
Yes, thank you.
Again, we closing out. Look, I gotta have a stroke. God damn, what? I can't even keep words. Appreciate my guy, Mr. Official Feature, for coming out here today.
Yes, sir.
Man, it's been a blessing, man, a pleasure. I hope y'all got something for this, man. My guy's been pushing a Prius to push his career.
Yes, ooh.
That's it.
Pushing a Prius to push his career.
Bars.
You ain't gotta push a bag. You can push a Prius. You know what I'm saying? If you're in South Dakota, like my girl Chelcye said, it ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You see, it ain't nobody gonna claim that shit, but ain't nobody in South Dakota probably gonna tip your ass either. But
thank you, Feature, so much. I don't know what's going. He's going into rap mode, and that's when we gotta pull it back. But thank you for sharing your story.
I appreciate y'all having me, man.
That's
No
awesome.
chill session, crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Where can people follow you?
Yeah.
Man?
So, Official Feature is spelled correctly. Is it a space? Just type in Official Feature. You gonna find it. I'm the only person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Say less. It's your boy JD.
And it's your girl Chelcye.
Been a No Chill session. Make sure I check out my boy Official Feature 1.
Grilled cheese, yeah. Lot of bread, no meat, yeah. Whole team about to eat, yeah.
What's up, world? It's Official Feature. This is a No Chill session.
Too much gold in my teeth, yeah. Eat sweet but not sweet, yeah.